memories and new relationships versus the concept of I lost someone and that someone is not here anymore and gone. I've really been working on that the last few weeks, which is why I've been quiet, because I've been, familiar things have surfaced and I go right back into those memories and they trigger waves of sadness and pain and sometimes joy. And it's so easy for me, at least, to get caught up in those memories, and it takes me back a few steps of kind of unraveling that pain, accepting it all over again, and then realigning with my faith and my belief to the other side, because we lose our physical relationship with whoever you've lost, or like for me, it was my son and my father, but you lose that physical experience, but there are new relationships to be developed with them from the other side. And it's sometimes that fine fucking tightrope that we walk in grief. It's, sometimes here and sometimes there, but for me, I pull it way back and I jump into, of course, I talk about meditation. But it takes me a minute to realign and really grab a hold of my faith and my belief system again in order to continue the relationships that I have, I'm building with the non-physical versions of my father and my son. And sometimes, when I talk about meditation as being a pretty powerful tool, which it is, but sometimes we all need a little bit of help in order to kind of realign. And for me, I go into accessing empaths or clairvoyants who are other people who are gifted, who can continue the conversation or restart the conversations that I have with my non-physical son and my non-physical father. And, really, God, it is like climbing a mountain, an ice mountain with a fucking pick sometimes. Like it just and then you slip and then you climb and then you slip and then you climb. And I'm quite sure that this, kind of ebb and flow of grief is going to be part of my life forever. And some moments I feel like that strength and that, I'm getting there. And then some moments I just kind of fall back into it. But the more you believe that there isn't a loss, it's just a change. And that's something I try to remind myself pretty much every single day, that it isn't a loss. And none of this it is anything that we actually lose. And it's how we think and how we get our heads around all of it. My God, we've all been through so much the last couple of years, and with a lot of loss of what we thought was normal. So taking that idea of loss and turning it into the concept of change, and how change is really the only constant that we experience in our physical worlds or our energetic spaces when we cross over. So anyway, always lots to think about around here, because grief, I'm an overthinker, obviously, and grief is something that is, for me, a constant effort in my intellectual space and in my heart and soul space. So anyway, not a loss. It changes. It's just a change. And our relationships, and our memories, it's a new way of building more memories. And then eventually we get to cross over and then continue that experience in non-physical with the people that we love. So anyway, thoughts for Monday morning. I hope you guys have a great day.